Michelle. I had spoke with Tamara yesterday in reference to sending this customized video to you. It's just going to show you 3 tips that you can do to bring more customers into your door. So once you've had the moment to review this video, and if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to reach out and we can definitely chat. Or you can take these 3 things I'm going to show you here today and do it yourself. I'm fine with that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The 3 things that we're going to go over today that's going to set your company above your competition is content, citations, and backlinks. Number 1 is content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content from the number 1 result on Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 words. So for you just to show up at the top of Google, you need to at least have 1,500 words on your home page with those right keywords. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I did pull in one of your number 1 competitors, which is going to be Miller Noble. And I went ahead and pulled in a word counter that we use. It's just a word website counter, and it will just count the words on the home page. And for Miller Noble, it's coming up that they have 395 words on their homepage. And if we go over to yours for Van Dyck, we can see right here you have 1,489. So that's great. You do have more words on your homepage than they do. Let's just go ahead and scroll through here really quick and just take a look at your site. You have the video or the picture at the top, some information there, and if we just keep going down, we can see some other things, a little slideshow and some more pictures. Now what Google will do is they send these little crawlers out, and they just go through the website and they look at, looking for keywords and different information. And one of the things that they can find is words behind pictures or videos. So if we go ahead and right click on this, and you have here file name, image, Van Dyck, and difference. That's good. You do have your name in there, the company name. So what you could do is add other services, like just put HVAC OKC, HVAC Lawton, any other type of services that you offer, like in your plumbing and the septic services. Have those in here as well. That's going to help Google when they go through and look for those keywords. They'll find them there also. And you also had the slideshow here, so if we do the same thing, you can do the same thing here. Now you do have the company name at HVAC Services and Plumbing in OKC. That's perfect. But you do have additional information that you can go ahead and add as well in this line. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this tool that we use, Uber Suggest, and what it does, it gives me a behind-the-scenes look at what Google is looking at and when it comes to ranking a site. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at Miller Noble first, and we can see right here they have 70 keywords, and if we click on that, you can see they're being found for HVAC and Lawton OK, HVAC, Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning. This is considered a branded search. It's where somebody is actually just putting in that company name. And then you have Heat and Air Lawton, and then it just keeps going down, down, and down of what they have. And you can see right here in a lot of these keywords they have, they're in the number 1 position, and the volume of people that's clicking finding HVAC Lawton is 210. So let me go ahead, and what we're going to do is go over to yours real quick. Okay, so for Van Dyck, we have 21 keywords. Let's go in there and see what we have. You have Van Dyck Mechanical, which is going to be your branded. Another branded one where they're putting your company name in. You do have HVAC contract Oklahoma City Mechanical Contractors, and it keeps going down with different ones, plumbers and Chickasha, CK Mechanical HVAC. So you do have different ones here, but most of the ones you're being found for in that top position is going to be your branded one. And you do get 110 clicks on that where people are looking for that actual company name. Just go back here because we're going to use this later. So, just what we want to make sure what we do is at least have 1,500 words or more on the homepage with those right keywords. And, that will help you start ranking, higher than your competitor and being number one. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I went ahead and put HVAC Lawton OKN in as a search. And when you first go in here on Google, you're going to see Google ads, like here where Robinson Air and Patriot Air Solutions is. And what this is where people are paying for ads. And, ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So you just want to make sure to be careful not to burn money with Google ads until you know that your website is going to convert. So the number 2 thing that we're going to look at today is going to be citations. And you might be asking, well, what's a citation? And, why do they matter? And, it's a great question. So if we scroll down past these ads area, you're going to come into this business one here, where you can see Robinson Air, Moonlight Mechanical, and Patriot Air Solutions. And this is our Google Maps section. And you can see here, it's the business name, address, and phone number listed across different directories. They also call it NAP, name, address, and phone number. And this is where Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. Now, with these top 3 right here, they consider this the map pack. If you're in this top 3, you're considered that you're the top ones that if people, about 30% of people will come in here, they're going to select one of these 3 and reach out to them. And now for you to be up in this map pack, what you would need to do is make sure that you have your business name, address, and phone number listed on different directories. So we're looking at places like Yahoo Local, Merchant Circle, Info USA, and Hot Frog. You want to get more directories listed so that then your competitor, Google starts to push you up above them in this map pack, and then you get up here with these other ones and push some of those out. So, and we have companies that we work with, like Bright Local, where we can go in and get the directories that your competitor is listed on. And all we do is go down that same list and we get those directories that they have and get those added for yours as well. But the one thing is we don't want to stop there because you don't want to match them. You want to make sure you dominate them online. So if your competitors say they have 100 citations, we want to get 50 to 100 more just so it takes them a lot longer to catch up. So number 3 that we're going to look at today is going to be link juice or backlinks. And this is the 3rd pillar that will really help you dominate on Google. So if we go ahead and scroll down past here to right here, Miller Noble is number 1 in this section. And about 60% of people they're going to go past the Google Maps area and they're going to come down to this, what they consider like the organic section. And they're going to select Miller Noble because they're listed here number 1. And, this is where you want to be. You want to be number 1 on this section right here. And for you to be here, you need to get authority. So how do you get authority? It comes down to those backlinks. And it's one backlink on a website links to another website online. So kind of look at it this way. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, that's passing authority. So the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So a quick example, if you get a HVAC blog, linking back to you, that's great. That's the company, that's the service area that you're in. But if you get a Starbucks linking to you, that's not so great because you guys don't sell pizza or sell coffee that I'm aware of. So we just want to make sure that you get those good links linking to you so you get that authority. Now we're going to go ahead back to Uber Suggest that we were looking at earlier with the keywords, and we're going to look at Miller Noble first, and they have 59 backlinks. And if we go over to yours, you have 120 backlinks. So what this is telling me, that your competitor, since they're in this number 1 position, that they've got backlinks from strong, relevant sources. And that's what's putting them in this number 1 position. And, for us to get these, what we can do to get you up in this position as well is we would go and see what same links that your competitor has, and we get those links for your business as well. So, getting to the top, it's not magic. It's definitely just a method, and I've shown you that here today. So really quickly, let's go over those three things again. So number one is going to be content. We want to make sure we at least have 1,500 words or more on your home page with those right keywords. Number two are going to be citations. So for you to show up in the map pack in Google Maps, if your competitor has 50 citations, we want to go out and get like 50 to 100 more to beat out them by a competition and beat your competition out by a landslide, keeping you up in this map pack and them taking it longer to catch up. And of course, number third was backlinks. For you to be in this number one position here, you need more relevant sites pointing at your business to show Google you are the authority. If you implement these things today, you can become number one across Google. So you might be asking yourself, well, what do I do now? You can either go with this information I provided you and do it on your own. I'm totally cool with that. Or you can take the most effective route and save yourself some time and give me a call. My number is 405-410-3024. You can reach out to Stephen, my husband, or myself, Michelle, at 405-410-3024. Clark, I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.